We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
So striding in, Bryan Reynolds. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Bryan Reynolds.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First to 4 to begin the new week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Hayward giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
So now to the plate, Kevin Newman, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His matchup numbers with Hendricks comes in with 6 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. And it's 1-1. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder off the LED board and gone. A solo shot here to left, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot to third. Bryant's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 2, Jarrod Dyson.
Stepping in, Jarrod Dyson. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-0 home. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Hit down the line at first. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One-0 count. Here it is. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Moran, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2.
Ball. 2-2.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he fouls this one off. Dyson is off of first with 2 away. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Buccos have an early 1-0 lead. Brandon Waddell, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
In now, Nico Horner. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. He's set. Here it comes. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Batting third, the third baseman.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Bryant is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So digging in now, Kevin Kramer comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. The 1-1 home. There's a sinker that misses for a ball. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Full count now, 3-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting seven, the left fielder, number 25.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, ball.
The 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fouled off. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Full count.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting up, the pitcher, number
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So stepping in, Brandon Waddell. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball down.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A 1-0 delivery on a grade school swing there. It's 1-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
the center fielder, number 10, Bryan Reynolds.
Stepping up now, Bryan Reynolds. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
One ball, one strike to count. Bases are loaded with only one out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home.
2-2.
Three and 2. He's taken this as far as it can go.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
You know, D-Road, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. No balls and 1 strike. Hit in the air to right field. Giving chase is Almora. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Josh Bell, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs nothing. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Around first, digging for 2. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. Set and the pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
A runner at second, nobody out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Waddell has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Comes in with an average of .265, 17 home runs and 49 runs batted in. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Polanco is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, David Bote.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's in. Ball.
The 1-0 home. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
The next Cub up, Albert Almora. First delivery to him on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. So far this year against Southpaws, Almora hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Newman is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Pirates, the right fielder.
All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, the speedy Gerard Dyson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
How about it? Third baseman, Colin Moran.
One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Kevin Kramer is on deck. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Kevin Kramer. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
At the plate now, Gregory Polanco. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A runner on first with 2 away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 2-0. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
2-2 the count.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jacob Stallings is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That's the ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. To first. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
First pitch on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Bell has a play. 1 down. So 1 gone for him here in the inning, but as you take a look at the standings, you can see they enter play with a 3-game lead in the division race. Striding in, Nico Hoerner, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's running. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
In for strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Polanco has a read on it. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another chance? Brandon Waddell. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Brandon Waddell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
The center fielder, Bryan Reynolds.
Now in the box, Bryan Reynolds. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. Here's the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Bryant has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Standing in, Kevin Newman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Now that.
Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Here's the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1.
That's in, ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Three runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far.
Nope.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Pirates lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Wilson Contreras, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Smoke toward third. And there's one down now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he struck him out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That evens it up 1-1. One and two now. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in once again, Jarrod Dyson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The windup and the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Colin Moran. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate, Kevin Kramer. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Almora in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, David Brody.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see there that they're currently ranked third best in that category in the NL. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Dyson moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Javier Baez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 281 the average entering play. 14 homers and 37 RBIs. That one will get out of play and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. From the stretch. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in, Nico Horner. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Newman brings it in. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. Still down 3-0. Kyle Ryan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Chicago Cubs, number 56, Kyle Ryan.
New inning set to get underway, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, Jacob Stallings. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller, at strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. One and two, here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Brandon Waddell, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they lead it 3-0. Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
One.
A 1 pitch on its way.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. High in the air out to center field. Dyson on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Up next to the Cubs, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as it's grounded sharply to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Chicago Cubs, number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
Brian Reynolds will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Brian Reynolds.
He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Bryant is there for it. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Kevin Newman will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And the pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And that misses 1-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. He's set, and the pitch.
No, that's the ball.
2 out, nobody on. Count now a ball and a strike. Jeffress, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Three runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs nothing. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Jason Hayward.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low. Ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. One and two now.
1-2 to count.
Now here it comes. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back, second baseman, David Bote.
Now at the plate, David Bote. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. High pop-up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The right fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
So here's Albert Almora next. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alec Mills will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason Kipnis will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 27.
Ready now, Colin Moran. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped him up. Bryant is under it. He's got it 1 away. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Stepping in, Kevin Kramer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 3-0. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
The pitch.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. So with this day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
At the plate now, Nico Hoerner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
One out, nobody on. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Newman's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering on its way. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Riding in once again, Kris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. Pirates on top, 3-0. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Craig Kimbrell.
So striding forward now, Jacob Stallings. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour, but it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Ball.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Adam Frazier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Adam Frazier.
And that misses inside. 1-0. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 17 home runs and 34 driven in. And he misses again. 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Bryan Reynolds. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball one. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-2.
Runners on first with one down. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Runners on the move for second. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Keone Kela is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 35, Keone Kela.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Here it comes. Kela, a California-born ball player. He was a 12th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Kela has over 40 innings on his line so far. And during that time, he's worked to a sub-1 whip. Less than one base runner allowed per inning. The 1-2.
2-2's the count.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pitch on the way. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Aledmys Diaz will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Aledmys Diaz.
Fouled off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Diaz carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's a luxury to be in a situation that a team needs a closer as often as they do, and this guy comes through almost every single time. That's save number 50 on the year right there. He's been fantastic.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brandon Waddell earns win number 7 on the season. Keone Kela closes the door for the save, his league best 50th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Cubs, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.